Not what we have, but what we enjoy constitutes our abundance. Let no one be slow to seek wisdom when he is young, nor weary in the search of it when he has grown old, for no age is too early or too late for the health of the soul. We must, therefore, pursue the things that make for happiness, seeing that, when happiness is present, we have everything, but when it is absent, we do everything to possess it. Is God willing to prevent evil, but not able? Then he is not omnipotent. Is he able, but not willing? Then he is malevolent. Is he both able and willing? Then whence cometh evil? Is he neither able nor willing? Then why call him God? If thou wilt make a man happy, add not unto his riches, but take away from his desires. When you die, your mind will be gone even faster than your body. Riches do not exhilarate us so much with their possession as they torment us with their loss. Stranger, here you do well to tarry. Here our highest good is pleasure. Happiness is man's greatest aim in life. Tranquility and rationality are the cornerstones of happiness. If God listened to the prayers of men, all men would quickly have perished, for they are forever praying for evil against one another. It is folly for a man to pray to the gods for that which he has the power to obtain by himself. I never desired to please the rabble. What pleased them I did not learn, and what I knew was far removed from their understanding. The time when most of you should withdraw into yourself is when you are forced to be in a crowd. Don't fear the gods, don't worry about death. What is good is easy to get, and what is terrible is easy to endure. I have never wished to cater to the crowd, for what I know they do not approve, and what they approve I do not know. If God listened to the prayers of men, all men would quickly have perished, for they are forever praying for evil against one another. It is better for you to be free of fear, lying upon a pallet, than to have a golden couch and a rich table, and be full of trouble. It is possible to provide security against other ills, but as far as death is concerned, we men live in a city without walls. A free life cannot acquire many possessions, because this is not easy to do without servility to mobs or monarchs. There is no such thing as justice in the abstract. It is merely a compact between men. Justice is a kind of compact, not to harm or to be harmed. The wealth required by nature is limited and is easy to procure, but the wealth required by vain ideals extends to infinity. Death, therefore, the most awful of evils, is nothing to us seeing that when we are, death is not coming, and when death is coming, we are not. To eat and drink without a friend is to devour like the lion and the wolf. We should look for someone to eat and drink with before looking for something to eat and drink. Let no one delay the study of philosophy while young, nor weary of it when old. He who is not satisfied with a little is satisfied with nothing. A man who causes fear cannot be free from fear. If you would enjoy real freedom, you must be the slave of philosophy. There is nothing terrible in life for the man who realizes there is nothing terrible in death. The most important consequence of self-sufficiency is freedom. Necessity is an evil, but there is no necessity for continuing to live subject to necessity. It is impossible to live a pleasant life without living wisely and well and justly, and it is impossible to live wisely and well and justly without living a pleasant life. If a person fights the clear evidence of his senses, he will never be able to share genuine tranquility. He who least needs tomorrow will most gladly greet tomorrow. The art of living well and the art of dying well are one. It is not so much our friends' help that helps us as the confidence of their help. You don't develop courage by being happy in your relationships every day. You develop it by surviving difficult times and challenging adversity. Never say that I have taken it, only that I have given it back. The opinions held by most people about the gods are not true conceptions of them, but fallacious notions, according to which awful penalties are meted out to the evil and the greatest of blessings to the good. We must exercise ourselves in the things which bring happiness, since, if that be present, we have everything, and if that be absent, all our actions are directed towards attaining it. The greater the difficulty, the more the glory in surmounting it. Live in obscurity. Contented poverty is an honorable estate. I am grateful to be blessed by nature because she made what is necessary easy to acquire and what is hard to acquire unnecessary. It is not the pretended, but the real pursuit of philosophy that is needed, for we do not need the appearance of good health, but to enjoy it in truth. Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for. The misfortune of the wise is better than the prosperity of the fool. I was not, I was, I am not, I care not. He who has peace of mind disturbs neither himself nor another. Injustice is not evil in itself, but only in the fear and apprehension that one will not escape those who have been set up to punish the offense. Misfortune seldom intrudes upon the wise man. His greatest and highest interests are directed by reason throughout the course of life. Empty is the argument of the philosopher, which does not relieve any human suffering. The fool's life is empty of gratitude, and full of fears. Its course lies wholly toward the future. He who says either that the time for philosophy has not yet come, or that it has passed, is like someone who says that the time for happiness has not yet come, or that it has passed. No pleasure is in itself evil, but the things which produce certain pleasures entail annoyances many times greater than the pleasures themselves. The noble man is chiefly concerned with wisdom and friendship. Of these, the former is a mortal good, the latter an immortal one. A large fortune is accumulated by extremely hard work, but thus life becomes miserable. I was not, I have been, I am not, I do not mind. As if they were our own handiwork, we place a high value on our characters. How unhappy are the lives of men, how purblind their hearts. Be moderate in order to taste the joys of life in abundance. The man least dependent upon the morrow goes to meet the morrow most cheerfully. Of all the things which wisdom provides to make life entirely happy, much the greatest is the possession of friendship. Nothing is enough for the man who enough is too little. In a philosophical dispute, he gains most who is defeated, since he learns most. He who needs least enjoys riches most. For the gods exist, since the knowledge about them is obvious. Virtue consists of three parts: temperance, fortitude, and justice. Most men are in a coma when they are at rest, and mad when they act. If death causes you no pain when you're dead, it is foolish to allow the fear of it to cause you pain now